Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jamie Dean,
I'm Scott.
and we are back with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Playmates Classic Collection unboxing video. The last one for our big haul that we picked up recently. Well, I say recently, it's actually been accumulated over months and months and months, but we're opening all at once because we're little children and we want to relive our 90s Christmas day. So today, what are we looking at, Scotty?
We're looking at, well, this is the Ninja Turtles Classic Storage Shell figures. So presumably in this box is all four original Turtles,
brothers.
4 different ones. You could have just got 4 copies of Michelangelo.
I hope not.
And with their storage shells. So their shells, these figures each had a little compartment on the back, and you could store their various weapons and components in there. And yeah, it was... Yeah, they were awesome.
I really like how these look. I think these look fantastic. Shall we get on in and have a
let's have a squiz.
Knife, scalpel.
Right. Scalpel. I need 10 cc's of stat. But
now, you owned one of these.
I had one of these. I had a Michelangelo.
Right.
I had a Michelangelo. It was I had a. My mum took me into Toy Kingdom. I had a choice to make.
Toy Kingdom.
Toy Kingdom.
Fucking hell, that's going back.
Yep. I had a choice to make. It was either a movie, Ninja Turtles 2 movie, Ninja Turtles second movie, Leonardo, who was my favorite, Leonardo, or versus a storage shell Michelangelo, because there were no Leos there.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
boo.
Yeah, it would have been a no-brainer. But I remember umming and ahhing about it for quite a while, like looking at the store, like, Mum's got to go, like forcing my hand here, and as much as I did like the movie Leo, I just found myself sort of drawn to the storage shell gimmick of this line, so I ended up picking the Mikey.
And I never owned one of these, but I always loved how they looked. I really liked their faces. I think in comparison to the original Ninja Turtles faces, which are always going to be iconic and very well loved, right, because of nostalgia. But in terms of like actual artistic sculpting and personality and character, I think these turtles are just a lot better. I'll say it. I think these just look great. I always loved them. But never ever owned one. So
and now you are in 4.
And now I have them. Let's take out number 1 and see what we got going on here. It is.
It is.
Raphael. There he is. So these, it looks like, have personalized card backs.
Yes. They've got the bios.
Yeah, as opposed to the generic card backs that came with the original re-releases. They all had the same card back.
They all had the same card back, but I do distinctly remember my original Turtles
having different ones.
Had bios.
Yeah, right.
Because I cut them out.
I
had them all together.
Yeah, and we can see, like, on the front here we've got Raph doing what he does, but there's the actual figure itself, and I think you can sort of see what I mean. Where we're very toothy by comparison to the other ones. They've just got a lot more, a lot more attitude. Now, he's not quite as pale as the other Raph. He's still pale, but not as pale. And they have the coloured belts to match their their bandanas, masks. What do you call them?
Yeah, they're bandanas.
Bandanas. You refer to them as bandanas.
They're bandanas.
Which I always thought was pretty interesting as well. I liked that the accessories sort of matched the color, like they were a bit more, I don't know, I know that didn't match the show or the movies or anything like that,
no,
but
that was
just
totally,
from an
it's
artistic
just-
sort of perspective, it
We
just
need
has a
more
good
red
look
on
to it.
our Raffs.
Yes.
We need more blue on our Leos.
Here's the back of the box that shows you all the figures there, but also this little bio of Raph. We can see he has some vital statistics. Do you get it? Statistics.
Tortistics.
It's a fucking reach, isn't it?
It's
That
a
one. It's like
Jesus,
a real
that's
reach.
a
Like they
tongue
must have
twister.
pulled a muscle reaching on that one.
Statistics.
His vital statistics are. He's got a manta axe, 2 sais, 2 ninja stars, a blowfish, mace, ninja rang, and a pizza disc.
Yes.
His favorite musical group. Who's Raph's favorite musical group? Do you think? Too slow. It's the Doors. Would you believe?
It's the Doors. The
yeah.
Doors.
The Doors.
Not the Shells.
No, the Doors. The accessories on these also were like way cooler. I thought, like again, way more personal. Like that blowfish kind of like ball and chain thing he's got going on here is awesome. And a lot more personality again than just sort of the generic weapons that came with the original Turtles. There you go.
Wow. Oh, sweet.
I really like with these that they don't visually look like they're not like massive and bulky and out of proportion because they've got a storage compartment on there.
Yeah.
They've just literally made the figure hollow, but he still has all the same proportions as the
normal Turtles.
as the
So
regular
he'll
Turtles.
fit in the van and everything.
Yeah.
He'll
That's
fit in
really
the
cool,
van.
I think.
And they do, and as you can even see on the back of the box here, they have actual slots to slot things in.
They're not just
So
loose rattling around in there.
Yeah,
Some of
they're
them are, but not
loose.
all of them.
Yeah. But wow. See that? I think that pizza saw disc, everyone had. I remember my Mikey having that.
Oh, yep.
I used to pretend it was just a pizza.
Yep.
Not an actual weapon.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some generic weapons that go between them, but
yeah.
having their own like personalized like loadout almost, I think that's really fucking cool.
No, it totally is.
Now, it looks like
They've got 2 ninja stars and the pizza between them, but everything else, that's 5 extra weapons that are unique to Raph.
Yeah, and that's cool.
In this,
That's really, really cool.
so yep, and there's the good old card, the bio cards. I used to cut mine out and keep them together.
Yes, back in the day,
That was
a lot of toys used to do that too.
Yes,
like had those
my
cut
Star
out bios
Wars
and
ones.
things. Yeah,
My Star Wars ones did.
that was always cool.
Aliens vs Predator, I think, or Aliens.
Nice, Rafa. Nice. New shell opens for weapon storage.
Yep, it's never been done before.
Which is fucking genius, really,
Yes,
isn't it? Like
it is.
that's
It really
actually we sit here and like laugh at. That's actually fucking genius because all this shit, right? All this crap that came with your figures, it was the first fucking thing that you lost, right? It went straight up the vacuum cleaner or under the fridge or lost outside somewhere or chewed up by the dog or eaten by the dog or eaten by your brother or whatever. Like they were always the first thing to go, and you never had anywhere to put them because the fuckers only got 2 hands, and they came with 12 weapons.
Like if you had a toy box, they'd fall through all the gaps
and you'd
and
never see
everything
it
to
again.
the bottom of the box, and then you have to like sift through
Amongst all those toys that you
all
don't
those
play with
toys.
anymore.
Yep.
So having a solution where you can keep all of their kit together with them on the actual figure is like, oh, yeah, that is so cool. It's such a good idea.
and hence why the Mikey went in favor of my Leonardo.
Yeah, don't blame
'Cause it
you.
was
Good
such
choice,
a-
I think. All right, who we got
Such a
next?
good idea.
Oh, here he is.
Ooh.
There's Leo. And straight away, the face. He doesn't look sad. Like
No.
the original figure looks sad. And he looks way more like, way more attitude than the original one did. And look what he's got going on here. He's got like some knuckle dusters. He's got his swords. He's got the pizza and the ninja stars. But he's also got whatever the fuck this thing is. What is that? It's like a creature that he's like wiggling by the tail.
Raph has a creature too. He's got a blowfish on the end of a
Oh, true. It's
ball
an
and chain.
armadillo club.
armadillo club.
Yeah, someone needs
Okay.
to call fucking animal management or something. That's a problem.
Turtles aren't respecting their
No.
own like animals. They're not respecting other animals. They just
But look at the face. Like they're much more. I get that they're much more cartoony, I guess, in their sculpts, especially in their expressions and their faces.
Raph
But
it certainly does.
I just think it gives them a lot more character than the old
it certainly
ones.
does that.
Yeah,
It certainly does.
and again, I love
give
the
them
old ones.
character.
I do. I really do. Nostalgia wise, I will always have a special place for them. But artistically, I just love these ones. There you
Oh,
go.
let's have a look at this, Leo. Oh, good. So good. He's not sad.
He's not sad.
He's not sad.
He's an angry
He's-
boy, like
he's
the other
cheered
angry
up.
boys.
Yep. Yep. He's straining a bit, but he's
He's trying hard.
He's trying hard not to be sad. But
Again, the blue belt.
yep,
go with the blue.
belt. And
Yep.
I have to say, this does look like a bit of a disturbing image. Like just think for a second if this was real.
Yeah.
Like if this was real, they're opening up their like are they just stuffing weapons in there with their organs?
Stuffing
Like,
weapons into their body.
in their bodies. Yep.
Come out all gooey.
Yep. Slimy.
What's he say? What's he saying on the front? Bag it in my back.
Yep. Bag it in my back.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
wow.
All right. Well, who's Leo's favorite band?
Leo's favorite band. Let's see. No, it's favorite book.
Oh, favorite book. Okay. Is it
Okay.
Sun Tzu's Art of War?
That would make for a much better.
Oh, what
better,
is it
better-
actually?
It's the Encyclopedia of Cabinets. Cabinets.
He's a cabinet. He loves cabinets.
Encyclopedia of Cabinets.
Well, he's a cabinet enthusiast, Leo, and nobody knows that about him. And you wouldn't know that about him, but you can now
Yeah,
because
you
you've got this
can
cool
now.
bio cutout on the back of the card.
and his capacity,
Mhm.
whatever that is,
Yep.
is 16 turtle tons.
That's how much storage he can store.
Yep, 16 turtle tons.
Turtle tons,
I
which
don't
is-
know how they differ from human
It's different to
tons.
the metric system.
Yeah, but wow, yeah. I would have had this Leo over the Mikey any day.
Yeah.
But the toy store didn't have him.
And interestingly, too, I'll just
Yeah,
back
yeah.
on the other thing. We were saying if you've watched our video on the unboxing of the original re-released figures, that the heads look like they were very much made from a different
Much
material,
different,
like
drastically.
a more rubbery kind of plastic. For whatever reason, we don't know why that choice was made. But in this instance, it looks like the head is made out of the exact same plastic as the rest of the figure, which is nice to see because
it
it
matches.
looks so much more coherent than some of those
yes, it
initial
does.
figures did, I
Particularly
think.
Splinter.
Yeah, particularly Splinter and particularly Mikey and Raph, I think were like it was really
Yeah.
really obvious that they
Yep.
were different.
Yeah, your Mikey.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, reaching on in.
Next.
Let's have a look at Donny Boy. There he is. So what's Donny rocking? He's got a hatchet that he looks like he's made himself, which is pretty banging. He's got a fish that he's just shoved a knife into and tied to a stick.
Packing one staff this time.
Yeah, a single bow staff, so much more sensical. I say as I talk about the knife fish, and he's got a slingshot, which is pretty cool. Very what's that movie? Come on, help me out, Scott.
What movie?
The that old. It's like that old school. Those old schoolyard movies, like I'm totally blanking. Sandlot Kids.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, very Sandlot Kids sort of style with the slingshot. Look, Ma, no hands, he says as he
No hands.
stuffs
As
the
he's
whole time
stuffing
stuff into the back
pieces
of
of
his shell.
foreign objects into his body.
There's the back of the card. We can see the art there. Donny looking very dangerous.
Oh wow! And on top of the card, on the front, he's slingshotting ninja stars.
Come on, look at it. Go, Don. Donny's a fucking badass on the storage shelf version. You know. All right, trivia time.
Okay.
What is Donny's favourite saying?
Look, Ma, no hands.
No, although you're not far off.
Ooh.
His favourite saying, Donatello
Yep.
of the Ninja Turtles, his favourite saying of all time ever, of all the quotes in history, he's
Yep.
a learned man, Donatello.
Yep. He's
His
allowed.
favourite saying is, store it in my back.
Store it in my back.
Store it in my back. There you go, have a look at Donny.
He looks like he almost looks
He looks
like
mean.
I think his mouth looks like he's gone to the dentist and he's got those things that pry your mouth open in place, like in the very corners,
Yeah.
top and bottom.
Like he's really
corners.
showing.
Like he's like.
Do you like the
he's
gum? Do you like
thorough.
seeing the gum in the teeth? I do.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't mind
In the
it.
grimace?
It's not.
You like a bit of gum in the grimace?
I think I'd like a bit more subtle gum, like on the top art.
Right.
He's got a little bit subtler gum showing in those. Not quite
Not the dentist gum.
Not the dentist gums.
Yep.
But it's
He looks mean. His weapons are really mean.
yeah.
Like, They've really gone to town on Donnie, I feel.
Yeah. He does seriously look mean. Like, he's got a knife out of a fish. He's got a hatchet, slingshotting ninja stars.
It's like taking Raph's place as like the bad boy.
Yep. But yeah. No, and his head is totally the exact same plastic as the body.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Yep.
Do you? I wonder what year these came out. I don't remember off the top of my head what year their storage shells came out versus the other ones. I don't know if it says on the back of the box there.
Well, no, it's just current year. These ones were
2022 release.
But it was around the time of the second movie.
Okay.
Because that's I assume it's around the time of the second movie because that is what I had the choice of second movie Leonardo.
Here we go. Last one.
Last one. The one I had.
We got Mikey. There he is. He's almost like trying to pull like almost a little bit of a like a Two-Face grimace, I think.
Yep.
You know,
and if I recall correctly, he had a flashlight.
He does have a flashlight.
Don't know what animal it was made out of. I didn't even think it was an animal.
It almost looks like a jellyfish to me. He's got a flashlight. He's got his nunchucks. He's got the regular stars and pizza, but he's also got this what looks like like a grappling hook of some sort. Let's have a look on the back what it says.
I can't remember that
Yeah,
one.
a pipe grappling hook. A turtle flashlight. A turtle flashlight.
Yeah. I remember it looking like a turtle shell.
I don't know. It doesn't look very turtle-esque to me. It looks more like a jellyfish.
It was more like that hexagonal pattern.
Yeah, okay.
Like a shell.
Looks good though. Looks good. They've done a little bit of a, I think, not quite bang up job on the paint job on the gums on his face. Mm-hmm. But other than that,
wow,
I think he looks pretty good.
Here we go.
You remember him?
Yep. Yeah, I remember him.
Yep.
I remember him very vividly. What I don't remember is the pogo stick thing.
The pipe grappling hook.
With
a very short rope by the looks of it too.
Very incredible.
Like short. I don't know where he's climbing with like what is it? Like half a foot of rope?
Yeah. Yep.
He's not getting far anyway.
Yeah, I don't recall that. I do recall the flashlight and everything else, but I don't recall the.
He uses it to get up to the top bunk of his bed.
Yep. So,
go on trivia. Go on.
Trivia. Okay. Okay. So his capacity is 14 turtle tons or 500 packed pizzas.
Makes sense.
But his favorite time. What is
his favorite time?
Favorite time.
Is in like a time of day, or is in like a
his favorite time. This one you should get.
It's party time.
That's exactly right.
I
won! We finally got one.
1-0. Yes, I win the turtle trivia contest.
I'm claiming a win on the Donatello. Come on.
No, you got nowhere near
I was so close to it.
Store it in my back. I've heard him say it like every episode of the cartoon.
Yep.
He'd finish every episode with it's like the moral at the end of the episode, like on Captain Planet. Be like, and store it in my back.
That's cool. Hero in a hinged half shell. But yeah.
There he is.
Michelangelo. It's the one I had.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I think they look great as a set, like as a quartet.
And the belts don't come off.
The belts don't come off. So you're not going to lose them.
Because they needed to have the shell open.
Of course.
The shell open.
Yep, so it's actually sculpted.
I think it's made of a rubber and then it's plugged into slots in the shell.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of itself.
Yep.
So yeah, belt's non-detachable.
Nice.
Which is what I also liked about it because you were losing belts for the turtles.
Oh yeah, yeah. The harnesses and the belts always ended up. The accessories went, and then the weapons went, and then the belts went, and then all you had was the turtle left over.
Naked turtles.
Yeah, pretty much. 4 naked turtles.
Yep.
Cool. What do you think, Scotty?
I think they're great.
Yeah, they look good, don't they? I really like them. I think, like I said, I don't know how, I've got no nostalgic attachment to these, so this is kind of my first time. Like, I thought they looked cool back then, and I wish, I wanted them, but now's my first time actually physically picking them up and looking at them, and I just think they look so fucking cool.
Yeah. So, question: are these going to get opened?
Yes, I think so.
Opened.
Yeah, I think so. I think again, I still feel like I want to keep them. I just like them loose.
Yeah,
I like how they look loose, and if I open them, I'm not going to lose all the accessories.
No, because you've got a good storage system.
Donnie
in place.
I
don't know
in
how.
My back.
I don't know how Donnie's going to shove everything of his in there, or Leo for that matter.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but it's on the back.
Nice.
It is on the back. Like his slingshot's really reaching for trying to
For space.
For space.
Might be one of those like just cramming the shell close.
And you don't open it. You don't open it.
Bang.
And then when like some bad guy like Rocksteady's coming up from behind, he just unleashes, he opens his shell and it all flings out.
It's like a grape
head.
shot.
Yep.
Nice. Well, yeah, they're two big thumbs up for me, I think. Like, I think these particular re-sculpts, or recasts, I should say, of the original sculpts, I think they look great. They look like they're a higher quality product than some of the other Classic Collection stuff. I don't know why that is. I don't know why the choice was made to put the heads of the original ones in a different material and keep the original material for these heads, but you can immediately see the difference and see the difference
when these
in quality.
wouldn't sell as much as the originals.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's right,
Why
too.
should the originals be of a lesser quality?
That's
than-
right. Maybe,
than
I don't know if
this?
it's a cost-cutting thing. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyway,
Maybe
I'm not a
people
toy
moaned
manufacturer.
about it, and then they're like, okay, let's just
Maybe.
pull our finger out and stop being so lazy
Maybe.
and make them properly.
Maybe. Anyway, that's going to do it for us for this video. Thank you
Yep.
so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed any of these videos that we've done unboxing all this Classic Collection stuff, make sure you drop down and give us a like, or even a subscription if you feel like you want to.
Thumbs up.
Give it the old thumbs up. We've got a lot more of this sort of thing coming in the pipeline, we hope, and
When
a
we
lot
get
more
more
of this.
money.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to, like, after we've robbed a bank or something now, to build back up again. But anyway, yeah, thanks very much for hanging out, guys. My name's been Jamie Dean,
I'm Scott.
and as always, make sure you keep on side scrolling, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Cowabunga, dude. Say, store it in my back. Can you
Store it in my back.
store it in my back?